Ora, ora, bye bye, ye, nemiyu. Ora, ora, we. Ora, bye bye, ye, nemiyu. Tupchoshek chogi man. Ora, bye bye, ye, nemiyu. Zebunu bitani. Bye bye, ye, nemiyu. Bye bye, ye, tagal, ye.
I remember even when we were in primary, we looked like odd one out, because now most of the students, they were well off a bit. We struggled with fear arrears, being chased home, coming back that way, and then some kind of discrimination. But we thank God we managed. We did our KCPE. I'm saying we because I was with my sister ever since nursery. So the problem of being chased out of school and back became so consistent. I was to go for school fees, come back. Yeah, so it affected me a little bit. That's when we came to Reformed Church for a meeting, and we met Kina Mary and Madam Celine. So they helped us a lot. They paid the school fees. Now the spirit came back to me now that I should really study hard. I should, now that I have no reason to fail, I should really work hard. I remember Mary at that time, Madam Mary, you were so strict on performance.
Okay, my name is Ilda Kosgei. I was called to Metke Girls. Then it was like a week to school. They didn't have fees. We had not started doing the shopping. Then it was like they had rented their farm for 5 years, so there's no way they can still go to that person to increase the years for renting the farm. They had to sell the farm. So it was just a small portion. They sold out that. Then they sent my sister to school. Then they had fee to pay for my Form 1, shopping and everything. Then we went to school. After that, it was, I think, term 3. Then I was thinking, when Form 1 ends, what will they use again to pay for our Form 2? It was evening preps. When our class teacher came in, then she said that Madam Principal had said if there is someone who is less fortunate, their parents doesn't have money to pay for fees, should come out. Then there are some well-wishers who are going to pay for fees. And I raised my hand. I told class teacher, it's my name. Then she wrote down. She said, what would you like to do in future? I said, I'd like to study medicine and become a doctor. Just picked the two of us because we were performing well. They told us to write a letter to Rural Women Peacelings. It was in afternoon, Sunday, after service. Madam Principal called us. She told us they have accepted, but they will be paying this amount. So they paid us that amount, so the parents had to clear the rest. It was a routine that after every term we write a letter and the results. So I used to be afraid if I fail and they know me as a bright student, they won't continue paying my fees. Form 4, luckily I managed to go through. I got an A minor. I want to say thank you, you people. You've really assisted me. I didn't know if you were not there, I could have finished my high school, but I'll be there soon.
My name is Purity Jemtai Tanui. It was not easy to go to secondary school because I come from a polygamous family. And in 2009, my father left us and went to live with the first wife. So it was hard for my mom, who does not have a job, to look for my school fees. At that moment, I joined through well-wishers and my uncles and other friends who supported. I joined Form 1. But in Form 3, things became so tough. School fees was not there. Coming home then and again for school fees. And that is when Mom Mary and Auntie Celine were able to hold my hand by enrolling me to the program of moving Kenyan girls forward in the Rural Women Peace Link. I wrote a letter which was accepted. They bought for me uniform for a new school, and I joined St. Teresa of Avila in Form 3. When I joined there, they were paying my fees and they were also buying for me the shopping. I completed my 4th form and I was able to get a B stand and join Chuka University, where I did my degree and completed in 2018. Still then they were supporting me with upkeep and even at times paying my fee arrears. I thank the mentorship program. It has mentored me all round, physically, spiritually, mentally. It has really enabled me to be resilient in life and to be who I am, a teacher by profession, and even to be able to pray God and to have the heart of helping those who are from vulnerable backgrounds and humble backgrounds. That is the match I have, and I thank God for you for coming to Kenya and for assisting us through the Moving Kenyan Girls Forward in the Rural Women Peace Link. Thank you so much to Rural Women Peace Link. Thank you for your support from abroad. Thank you for your sacrifices. May God bless you in Jesus' name.
My name is Sharon Kongeluk. In my community, I didn't have a chance or an opportunity to go to school because girls and women don't have chance or to speak or to say anything. You are to be told what to do, and in everything girls were to be married off after 12 years. I went to my grandparents' home, stayed there, finished my class 8 in the 2003, whereby I passed, and without fees I went back to school, went to study again in 2004, whereby I was going through a lot. My father wanted me to get married. 2004, around September, someone linked me through our church to Mom Mary, and they talked. She shared my story about my family and how I'm struggling to go to school. And at that time, I was told that to continue praying for my schooling and my to get someone who will help me to pursue my education. After my results came out, yes, I went to her house with the results, and when I reached there, she saw the results and told me that let's pray God. I'm going to take these results to the office. We talk about it, and that's how I managed to secure an opportunity for support or educational support. Yes, they paid my school fees throughout the Form 1 to Form 4 with my shopping, and also they supported me with college studies. They paid my college studies. I finished diploma of social work at Kobujoi Institute of Development Study.
So actually we've been working together. We've journeyed with Celine since Kina Sam were not yet born, Kina Emmanuel, and some of my children. And she met me when I was a mother and I was a married woman. And she was still, she was from college by then. And we discussed about issues. And I remember the first time when she said, Mary, you have to go and learn about peace building. And I was wondering, how am I going to leave my children? Who will take care of these children? I'm a mother of 6. And she told me, go. It's a 1-week course and you will be through. And I went and I learned peace building, and that was the time I was identified by NCCK, and I was given an opportunity to work as a peace volunteer. After that, in 1997, 1998, again there was another clashes, and it was in Nakuru. And then I was given the opportunity to go and act as an area coordinator with my little education that I was having by then. I act as a peace coordinator for 1.5 years, came back, and there was this dream of Rural Women Peacelink, and that is the time Rural Women Peacelink came up, and it was a dream team. Celine dreamt of this organization, and it was known as a dream team of 6 women, and we worked under the umbrella of NCCK, and then after some time they came up with a name. Celine and the bishop came up with a name, Rural Women Peacelink. Starting from there, as I had said, we had the pillars, the wings, and the first wing was the wing of operation. We wanted to walk all over and listen to the voices of women and listen to the women. What are the women saying? What are the challenges the women are going through? Then after that, we felt like, yes, after listening to these stories all, we want to link these issues to other people, to share, and the link came in. That's why we have the Rural Women Peacelink. We wanted to link to other people, to share the challenges that the community are going through. So at that point, we also we had to bring on board other women, and Celine and the bishop said that we need to have networks. So we've been working through networks. We've been doing networking with other like-minded people, whereby we identify the women who are going through a lot of challenges, and we train them to be the voices of other women.
Okay, hi, I'm Rob Brewer.
And I'm Kelly Brewer.
And we are here in honor of Kelly's mom, Jo Robertson, that helped start Moving Kenyan Girls Forward, about 10 years ago?
I believe so.
Right at about 10 years ago?
Carolyn Jones. Mom and Carolyn came over here and met Celine and Mary and just were so moved by all those girls and their stories and the struggles and hardships that they endure, and they wanted to know how they could help. And so under the umbrella of the Rural Women Peacelink, they started Moving Kenyan Girls Forward. And I don't even know how many, well, they said over 200 girls.
Yeah.
That I know Mom and Carolyn just went out and solicited people in our community to adopt women. And that's kind of how it's grown. And we were part of that. And I don't know how many my mom did personally. I couldn't give you a number, but I promise you we've been blessed, so blessed by
this
and then this experience.
The ability to come and hear these women's stories of courage and drive, and
It's been a privilege.
it's really been a privilege for both of us to learn about their struggles and how they've overcome them, and their sense of accomplishment having gone through the program.
Specifically the deputy principal. The office is normally charged with issues to do with school fees, collecting school fees. So there was this situation that really disturbed me. There was a guy who was very bright in school and he was never in to study at home. But he would always come in when the examinations are being taken. Red Cross. When I met somebody from Red Cross, we assisted each other, and he told me, I'm going to give you 20 bags of maize. The school buys it and it becomes fees for the student. So when I brought the 20 bags, I was told Red Cross isn't for one student. So what we will do, we will buy the maize as a school, but then divide among the students. So I was not satisfied because the one I was targeting was her. I went back to Red Cross, and the man told me, now I want us to approach somebody called Celine Corey. So we approached Celine. Celine asked me so many questions about Sharon, and because I had gathered the information from her, I told her the reports. One time as I was home, she tells me I'm visiting Sharon's home. And when she visited Sharon's home, she realized what I had told her was true about Sharon. She told me, no, they're taking out the guy. That was my view. I was really happy because I knew the girl would finish her education and she would do well. And after she did that, from there, problems did not end. I started discovering many other girls and I didn't know what to do with it. So I used to call Celine, who introduced me to Mary now. Then when I got to know them, the next thing was simply to write application. So at first they told me that they wanted girls from Nandi, Baringo, and Elgeyo. But there was a story over there and during Form 1 admission, a parent came. This person was from Nakuru bringing a girl by the name Maren Anyango Nyagai. So when he came, he didn't have anything, not even uniform. So I told him it is not possible to admit the girl. So he said, what do you want me to do? I am not the parent of this child. This child was given to me by the proprietor of the school, and all I was given was simply transport to bring the girl to school, and that other things would be sorted. I told him your story is very difficult. How did you get hold of this girl? Then he tells me that the proprietor of the school went to the village in Migori and found a bright girl. And they thought this girl would boost their performance in the school. So they took the girl, but they were not ready to take the responsibility to take her to secondary school. So after he left my office, I told them to wait for me at the reception. I became so busy. By the time I realized, the girl was left alone at the reception. The man had left. So I didn't know what to do. Trying to call the person, nothing. So I went back to the teachers. We have been given a time. What do we do? They said we are contributing. We buy the girl uniform first. That's exactly what we did. The girl did not know how to get to Nakuru or to get to Migori. So we just left like that. So we had to accommodate the girl. From there, I now wrote to these people. They have said, this program is for people from these regions, and this one is coming from outside the region. I just insisted, and finally, they also took up the girl. And all the girls that was sponsored by Rudo Mulu and Peaceling in Kapsabet girls did very well. Mary Manango also scored an A grade. Yeah. So all of them did very well. When I was transferred to Aldai girls, you meet the same challenges. And I thought of my friends. So I approached them again. And so far, I think the girls who come here are average, not like the ones who go to Kapsabet girls. Schools are in Kenya are categorized in national, extra county like that. And in terms of their performance, there are those who go to national schools. Those are the ones who perform very well. Then followed by extra county, then county, then yeah. So I was a little bit average compared to the other ones who are above average. But nevertheless, since I came here in 2014, we have partnered with them. And up to now, I think we have we have sponsored around 23 girls. And as much as they are average children, a majority of them have been able to join the university. And we are happy because one of them is even a child of our own cook. And the girl did well, and she's currently at Masinde University. The man had 2 children, so at least when one was supported, he was able to pay fees for the other one. And the other one also completed Form 4 last year, and we are happy to report that she also did very well, and she joined the university. So I have success story with the rural investment, and as a person I appreciate because grandchild are usually very vulnerable. And when they are not supported, it means their generation will simply go away because poverty is a big thing. After supporting them, I know they will also support their families, and they will be able to reduce the poverty level. Yes. So I have been seeing in their sponsorship, and I've been seeing some names. I think I've seen Kelly, and we are happy and we really want to appreciate. So as a school, we feel honored to be here with us today.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Beverly. Good afternoon once more. Good afternoon, Beverly. First and foremost, take this opportunity to thank the Almighty for the visitors we received today. Are you happy? Yes. With me, I'm very, very happy. I think this is a motivation to all of us. Is it true? Yes. Yes. We see such visitors around. At least we get encouraged, and we start thinking of. I know most of us want to fly abroad. Is it true? Yes. Yes. Australia, Dubai, all. So, I think we thank the administration too for the encouragement they are giving us. We are very happy. We are much grateful. In fact, I like what to say. Thank you. You're welcome again. Thank you. Our visitors, the principal, deputy principal, teachers, and my fellow colleagues. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon once more. Good afternoon. First and foremost, as always, we always start by thanking the Almighty. We thank Him for the gift of life and health He's given unto us, and also for our visitors. You're much welcome in our school. This is the Alliance of Nine South. Repeat again, the Alliance of Nine South. Are you proud of our school? Yes. We've had a lot of visitors. Everybody is coming here advising us. Are you ready to take in the advice they've given us? Yes. I know they are good students and they are going to take heed of all the advices you've given unto them. And for our guests, thank you for doing the most important thing in the world, educating a girl child. There are girls here, we have dreams. We have potential, and thanks to you guys, our dreams and potentials are going to come to reality. We're going our dreams are going to come true because of you. If not for you, if you educate one, you educate the whole nation. By educating three, you have educated 3 nations. 3 nations in this world are blessed because of you. We thank you for the gratitude you've shown us. And for the girls who are here, I know you are very much excited, right? Yes. We're very much excited to having them as our visitors. You are always welcome in our school. Every time you want to come, the principal, our mother here, give a round of applause for our mother. Our teachers, everybody in this school will cooperate. You're going to give them a gift, right? Yes. They've given us a gift, that one gift, and that is education. Do you know how many people wish to be here like you? Do you know how many people wish to be here like you? There's a lot of people who wish to be here like you, standing here in front of you, calling themselves a student, but they don't have that chance. They don't have, but you have that opportunity. You have that chance. You have the chance to change this nation. You are brought in this world for a reason. You are brought in this world to change someone's life. They've changed your life. So work hard so that one day you're going to change someone's life, right? Yes. I remember in this school, I'll never forget, they've ever paid for me for school fees, right? And I'm forever thankful for that, and I'll be happy. I'm also very happy for the gift of school fees they paid for me, and I promise to work hard. Do you promise to work hard? Yes. Do you promise to work hard? Yes. There is a saying that goes, you don't know the value of the thing that you have until you lose it. If you don't value them right now, who will you value? This is a song, we'll always keep repeating this song. Work hard, work hard. At the end of the Form 4, that is the time when you realize it was really a fact, it was really a good thing that I wish I could work hard. And every day I wake up, my dream is that nobody in this school will get out of this school saying, I wish I knew. You're going to change this world. You're going to be a blessing just like they are in your life. But you can't be a blessing by just sitting down and not working hard. You need to work hard. You need to change someone's life like the way they've changed your life. You know, every day I wake up and see a girl passing, a mother, I know you're a hero. Even though you don't know the potential inside you, but I know you are a hero. God created you in this world to be a hero. You are here to change someone's life. If you don't know that, then at least today, try not to be selfish in your life. They've tried so much not to be selfish by educating some of you, right? Then work hard. If you don't want to, if they could have been selfish, then they could have never been educating anyone in this school. But since they are not selfish, they're educating you. So you too, have that heart not to be selfish. And how are you going not to be selfish? You're not going to be selfish if you work hard. If you change this school, how many of us want to change this school? I have one question to pose. What is the richest thing on earth? What is the richest thing on earth? The grave is the richest thing. A man in this world, the grave is the richest thing. Why? Because many people die without fulfilling their potential in life, without achieving their dreams, without having what God created them here to do. But make sure you assume that you ashame that devil. Make sure you ashame them by working hard so that you don't go to grave while you've not fulfilled your potential in this life. Make sure you do what God created you to do in this world. God created you for a reason. You're not stupid, you're not foolish. If you could have been foolish, then you could have been where foolish people are, right? But God never created any one of you here to be foolish. He created you for a reason. And it's up to you to awaken that potential inside you so that you could see what God created you to do. God created you to do marvelous things. And if you don't do that marvelous thing that God created you to do, God will judge you back in heaven. He'll say, I created you to do this and this, and you didn't do anything. But I know wherever you are right now, it doesn't matter what you're going through. It doesn't matter where you're coming from. If God created the earth out of nothing, what can you create? You can create millions of things. You can change millions of lives. They've changed 3, and changing 3 lives means changing a nation. If they've changed 3 nations, why don't you work hard so that you could change many nations to come, right? The girls who are being sponsored here by them, they'll remember them. Even if they don't exist, if the time comes and they're gone, but you guys, you'll remember them. Why? Because you'll say, one day there were some visitors who came to our school and they founded my education. What will you be remembered for? In this school, it's always good to leave a mark where you step, leave a mark where you go, and everything is going to be well.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our visitors for coming, and we honor your visit very much. We want to say thank you that you've taken the opportunity to educate some of our fellow students in Andai Girls. We say a big thank you to you. We know that by educating girls, you educate the nation. So we want to say thank you, and may God bless you so much for the gratitude you've shown. Thank you.
I studied in Kapseret Girls back in 2010, from 2008 to 2011. I was a very needy girl, and I came from a very humble background. I lacked school fees like many of you that I know here, and through their support, they really assisted me. If you become hardworking and you're disciplined, somebody will come to your rescue. So, my girl, if you work hard and you become disciplined, somebody will come to your rescue. So they supported me. They paid my school fees in full. I finished Form 4. I scored an A- of 79 points. Then I went to university. I did Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Building Services. I finished in 2017 after studying for 5 years, and then I got employed immediately with the county government of Nile. So if you work hard, things are going to be smooth. So.
We are happy to be here. So we have 3 daughters. So we are partial to girls. And we think that you have the opportunity through education to do whatever you put your mind to. If you work hard and you study hard and you stay in school, the world, you can do anything you put your mind to. And we are just happy to be here and feel passionate about education. My mom was a teacher and came here 10 years ago and fell in love with your country and wanted to do something and got involved with Mary and got involved with the Rural Women's Peace Link. And so we have felt called to continue. So we're just happy to be here, and you girls are beautiful, and thank you for having me.
You know, I tell our girls when they were your age, they're a little bit older now, but I said, remember that every day you control the controllable. You can't control the weather, you can't control the government, you can't control the world around you, but you can control what you do. And every day, if you concentrate on that and work as hard as you can and be good to people, good things will happen. So remember that, will you?
Yes. For they've said, do good things and good things will happen to you. And she said, work hard. They are parents of girls and they are so much passionate about the education of a girl child. So ours is to ask you, please do your part and let God do his part. Work hard, you never know what will happen. See, Sharon has told you, work hard without thinking about your background. Work hard without thinking about what other people are doing, but think of what you need to do to be a better person tomorrow. Do not worry about the fees that is not there. You do not know what doors God can open. So let's pray for one another and do what is right, because God is faithful and will reward us accordingly.
My name is Sharon Cherotich Kogo. I'm a mechanical engineer building services by profession, graduate engineer registered with the Engineering Board of Kenya, and I'm a product of Girl Child Education Support Program and Mentorship, one of the pillars done by an organization called Rural Women Peacelink. It is based in Eldoret. They sponsor girl child education, supporting them with payment of school fees. And my journey with them started back in the year 2010 when I was a Form 3 in Kapsabet Girls High School. I think them through one of their network leader, a man called Mr. Sirma, and the then deputy principal is currently the principal of Aldai Girls High School, Mrs. Perez Siele. I was a needy student from a very humble background. I used to lack school fees, but I was a performer. I used to perform extremely well. And through that, one of my teachers identified that and contacted the office to support my education. They took me as one of their girls. They sponsored me since that time. They paid for my school fees, cleared all the arrears that was there. That was around 99,000 shillings. And I finished Form 4 in the year 2011. I scored an A- of 79 points. I proceeded to the university, Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology, where I studied engineering for 5 years. I graduated in the year 2017, and after 2017 graduation ceremony, I think I stayed for a period of 6 months through the support of their office and the able technical director called Mrs. Celine Korir and the family. They assisted me. I was interviewed, then I got a job with the county government of Nandi. This is an organization that has really took care of me. They have taken care. They have taken care of my hand, and they have really supported me. It is through Celine and family that I am where I am today, together with Rural Women Peacelink. My home place is in Kapkangani area, in Nandi County, and I think I've gone through a lot as a person, and I've learned, I've grown, and I've matured enough to know that where you come from does not matter, the background does not matter, but where you are going to is what matters. At the moment, I'm one of their success stories as an engineer. I've given back to the society. Once I was employed, I managed to improve the status of my home. I did my parents a decent house. I paid school fees for my younger siblings who have currently graduated, and I really appreciate their support. They have been kind, they have been good unto us, and also through them we've been doing mentorship program to girls. That means if it's not necessary to be, it is not a must that you just succeed academically, but you have to grow as a whole person. So we've been doing mentorship program to schools like Aldai Girls, and we've done it through a program called Wezesha Dada Initiative. Why not that it was interrupted with COVID-19, but I think we are back on track and we will continue with the same program. And I usually also personally take initiative to work around schools in Nandi, especially girls' schools, to motivate the girl child, to encourage them, to tell them that it's possible, and to tell them that to give them a history so that it can be a stepping stone for somebody else, so that they can embrace what I embraced. What I have learned is that you have to be disciplined, you have to be smart, you have to be humble for you to succeed. Mine is to appreciate their effort as an organization. They have done a lot, and may God continue to bless them so that they can continue to do much and to educate the entire society, especially through the girl child.